25 Buttholes demands a 1v1 but only on the condition it's with full G and dragon longs. He said he will mop the floor with you. You won't fight him? No? Okay.
No cap, Zach. Buttholes is dog shit at the game. No offense, brother.
Ha 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 ha. Nice try, Oda. Nice try. But you and I both know that if you agreed to these OG terms and conditions, that you would get smoked like a Argentinian sausage. And that goes for every single player on old school RuneScape. That's right. Who wants the smoke? But only under the condition we fight in full black gold, and dragon long swords, and lobsters. Why under these specific terms, you may ask? Because this is how true men handle their business. You see, boys, back in the glory days, there were two legends competing for that top spot. One being Mahatma and the other being 3HitU. 3HitU was the first ever maxed pure in RuneScape. And Mahatma was the leader of the greatest PvP clan to ever exist and was one of the most feared maxed pures in the entire game. These two were both big-time legends. And at one point in time, on multiple separate occasions, they took part in one of the most legendary death matches in the history of RuneScape. Which is why we must pay homage to the legends who were here before us, and carry on their sacred fighting methods. Also, boys, did you notice how they had on clanks and chaos gauntlets? That's because way back in the day, before combat bracelets or recipe for disaster were added to the game, you had to use these as your best in-slot gloves. And man, were those times the best. So to everybody out there in the RuneScape community, if you see me in game and want the smoke, approach me with this exact gear and inventory setup, and I will immediately know what time it is. Doesn't matter what level you are. But if you really do think you can handle the smoke, here's a prime example of what's going to happen to your tiny chest. Sit down, Mr. Clean. Sit down. I'll tell you what, boys, I am sick and tired of these bald head Johnny boys with them shiny heads. You want to get cleaned, Jack? Well, how about a hammer over the head? Ha 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 ha. Alright men, pay close attention, because this next clip is about to teach you how to really hybrid PK. This man pretending to be a woman came out to the wilderness looking like a complete fool. Not only did he have a mist battle staff, but he also had a light ballista, which meant this man was lazy. So I knew right away I had a huge advantage over this goblin. Really, buddy, you can't even do that simple and easy quest, bud? You will never have the will of a strong warrior in these lands. And that's just a solid fact. Pay attention to my clicks and switches, boys, pay attention to those clicks and switches. Timing is everything. Notice how I do it, boys? Perfect execution. A lot of chat boys don't think I have the ability to hybrid PK. But truly I just like to stick to my old-fashioned ways. But every now and then I'll boot up, just to teach these new age last man standing boys a lesson. Look at the clicks, boys, look at the freaking clicks, switches, and timing. It's truly everything. No blinking, boys. You will need 100% concentration when fighting like this. Now do exactly as I do. You see, boys, these methods are all about motion. It's good to be moving around at all times. In my opinion, I think they need to remove overhead prayers from the wilderness, along with teleporting, so we could get back to fighting like men. You see, boys, people did hybrid PK back in the day. They just didn't pray or stand underneath you like a goblin. Alright, boys, now watch this tactic. I'm going to start pretending like I'm on the run. Whenever you act like you are about to run away, players that are lazy like this rat, will begin to feel overconfident. And like I have said countless times before, the second you feel overconfident on RuneScape is normally the second you end up getting clapped for your bank. It's just a fact, boys. Expect the unexpected, boys, expect the unexpected. And would you look at that? Clapped little clown rat straight in his dome with a 33 bolt. Buddy, I highly suggest you stop trying to PK, and go focus on doing some quests. That light ballista is not going to cut it, buddy. Ha 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 ha. Alright boys, let's go take a look at the loot. And what do you know, boys? A bunch of cheap crap. I could have made more money killing a bot in the Rev Caves. Ha 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 ha. How pathetic. Now boys, I'm going to focus your attention back to my 16 attack, level 59 Dragon Warhammer Pure. I truly forgot how savage this account actually is. It's a shame that Bounty Hunter isn't a thing anymore, because this account would be knocking heads left and right. Here's a couple clips of some goblins who thought they were strong, when in reality, they quickly discovered that they were not only weak, but they were shook. That's right, boys. These clowns had no idea how hard they were going to get smoked until it was already too late. I just can't imagine getting smoked this hard by a level 59. Good fight, you rat, good fight. Now boys, look at this guy. This guy without a doubt purchased his account straight from Craigslist. Oh yeah boys, 40 attack and 99 strength, everything else won. This man has Craigslist written all over his face. Sorry buddy, but your account still sucks. Ha 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 ha. Get wrecked. Oh crap boys, can it be? It's turn up 30. You know what to do, boys, you know exactly what to do. Grab the cigarettes. Grab the lemonade for logos. And grab anything else you can find underneath your kitchen sink. You know how we do, boys. You know how we do. It's time to show these cowboys how we turn up. Mix it up. And light them up, boys. Light them up. And like I said, boys, if you think you want the smoke, make sure you approach me in that black G, dragon long, and inventory of lobsters. And we will get it on. And as always, boys, I love you all. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. And also the join button to become a channel member for $1 and help us reach that goal of 500 channel members. God bless my fellow RuneScape brothers. Stay safe out there. And stay tuned for our next video. Wow. Oh, and by the way, shout out to these two goons, XXOI and Philip, for letting me get some shots of them jamming on their air guitar. Much love, my boys, thank you so much. John 3:16 for life, boys. John 3:16 for life.